Hello, hello, and welcome back to Wheel of Games, where we're going to be playing some more Shadows of Doubt. Last time, we managed to solve our first murder, that of Aurora Olson. We managed to finally track down the killer and arrest him, turn in the case file, and that case is now solved. But we had a original case, a corporate espionage case, that we had going on before that, which was theft, and this person, whoever they are, gave us the job to steal some important information from this person, whoever they are. And unfortunately, all we really have to go off of from this is the photos. Now, there was one other thing I wanted to show you after last time, which I realized that my little portrait here during editing was actually covering up the bottom of the social credit system. So you can see when we skipped straight up to 3, we passed over level 2 down there. And I can't see the corner of that either. It's cutting off the edge of the screen, but we have to get all the way up to 12 to end the game via the normal means. Gotta remember my little portraits down there. Okay, so we are back onto the theft case. We've got an empty inventory. We are all set for a new thing. Oh, we also did get paid a decent amount, so maybe we could search for an apartment. Let's see, but really our main goal is to find this person. So what information do we have about them? Well, we've got the photo. We know they're an adult. We have a lot of information that we could get just based off of the photograph itself. They have short gray hair, female, glasses, but not a lot of additional stuff. So really we've got this photo to go off of, which is not a ton. We can ask people if they've seen this person. That would not be a terrible idea, but given that we have an extra large city that we're playing in, that may take a while. We do have these sort of choke points around this sort of mid-city wall that divides it into the northern and southern halves. That might help us speed up our search. But in the meantime, we're going to have to figure out some way to find this person based on their picture. You can have multiple jobs going on at a time. It looks like some new ones have popped up on City Hall. So we can keep an eye out for her while investigating other jobs as well. Oh, the anger issues one. Not thrilled about that kind of job. Oh, so this person, I have horrible suspicions that my partner is cheating. They often come home late without a good reason. I need something I can confront them with. A fee of 950 to anyone with information. No names here, but reach me at this number. This is a new type of case. I played this a little while ago, and they just came out with a new update called Liars and Cheats, so this is a brand new type of case that I don't know anything about. This is pretty interesting, so I think I can look into both of these at the same time. Now we've got a infidelity case that's on its own separate board now. And just check over. Yeah, this is another one that I think is maybe a corporate theft job. More anger issues. Don't want to get into fist fights. And tailing an acquisition job. This is a lot like the corporate espionage one, but I think this one's easier because they give you somebody to follow. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. So that's also not a bad one, but let's keep it to 2 at a time, I think, is the most we should go for. So, payphone. Okay. Hear about the job? Meet me at Artichoke Ninja Dining. I'll be sitting with a coffee. That's a fun name. So, Artichoke Ninja Dining. See if we can find that in the city. So we've got the location itself and the building. So there we go. We've got a course plotted. So out to the left and all the way down to the far end of town. Make it sharp. Won't be here for much longer. They do give you a pretty decent amount of time to get to where you're going. Although these, it looks like there's security cameras out on the main streets. That's a really good way we could try to find that person where we've only got a face. we can scrub the security footage from like a major intersection. Looks like it's not at every spot, but yeah, looks like we can maybe search around town and see if we can find somewhere they've been. Like maybe find a time of day where they tend to be at that spot. This is the person who gave us that job. I'm pretty sure. The theft job. So she's still sitting on that bench. It's been a couple of in-game days, that is. Still sitting on that bench, and we know it's cold. It's the Artichoke Ninja Diner. Oh, open 24 hours, so this is a nice spot to get in from the cold. And she'll be sitting with a coffee. Or he. Is that you? Don Francisco. But it doesn't appear that this is a person. This guy has a coffee. He's not sitting down. Okay, let's check the job board again. Talk to the person sitting with a coffee at Artichoke Ninja Dining. I mean, you were sitting over there, but there's a special dialogue option that pops up if they are the right person. But we've got a whole bunch of people sitting at the table. Any one of them might be the one specific person I need to talk to. Oh, already tried. If you've already failed, you can actually bribe them. This person gave us their name. Okay, it's not any of those people. Can't have left already. Possible they went into the bathroom. Is it you? Oh, that's the same guy who just came over here. Ah, in the back seat. There we go. This is Pop-Pop. He didn't actually give us the name before, but I think we found our person. Listen closely. I'm Aff-Farrow. Please investigate my partner, Yun Fan. Find out who they're sleeping with. Don't know much about them. I'll write down everything I know for you. So this will automatically put everything into our case board. Then come find me. I'll pay you when I'm happy. You might want to take a look around my home. But 501 Jansen Heights. Oh, and they're even giving us a key. I told Yun you've come to clean the place, so don't take too long or they'll get suspicious. So we actually have permission to go into the house. A useful thing. So yeah, see, guest pass. Guest pass appears up in the corner. So we have our job listing. The person who's hired us is Aff-Farrow. And yet we've heard their voice, so we've got voice ID. Not a ton, but we have 501 Jansen Heights. So we're going to want to plot a course there and check out the apartment. Maybe we can find fingerprints. And Yun Fan is their partner. And the person we need to find is there. So what do we need in order to resolve the case? Who is the partner? Oh, the partner of Aff-Farrow. So who is Yun Fan cheating with? Can you provide evidence of infidelity? Maybe this could be, I'm not sure if fingerprint would be enough. Maybe a photo of them in bed together or something, perhaps. Provide a photo of the cheater. And where does the cheater live? Oh, and also throw some food in the face of the target. That also tends to make people mad. Oh. So the minimum reward that we would get simply for resolving the case correctly would be 300, but if we guess wrong, then we actually have to pay a penalty. And I think, let's see, does all of this add up to 950? So 500, 600, 850. So this might be in addition to the actual reward that he gives us, is getting all of these pieces right are bonuses. Okay, so right now we've got definitely a person to keep track of, and the guest pass only lasts for a certain amount of time, so we do need to get to this place and do the investigation ASAP. But as soon as we've gotten past that initial phase, we can check out these security cameras out in the main thoroughfare and see if we can get some trace of that person we're looking for. And the only thing I have on me right now is a camera. Thankfully, that's what we need. So, 501 Jensen Heights. Popeye? Ah, there's another part to that. That was hidden behind the building. It certainly is cold. Let's see, I think the date in-game is January 3rd. It always starts out right at the start of a year. I haven't played to see if the weather changes in different months. Haven't played long enough to see that. So where is Jansen Heights?
When we talk, people listen.
Looks like a fairly large building. Sync clinic. And we finally get some sync discs to get some bonuses. We can use that place to install them. Let's see, now we can take the stairs. I kind of like to take the elevator when I can, especially when it's a huge building. And this one looks to be a lot bigger than the last building we were in. Okay, floor 5. So 501. That's where we've got 501s in there. Uh-oh. That's in this same building. So I wasn't expecting us to get another murder right away. But that's only 3 floors up, so we're right next to it. Goodness. So if we hurry, we can beat the enforcers to it. Ooh, now we're going to end up with 3 at the same time. I was not expecting another murder case so fast. Because there are usually, there's almost always... Oh, wow. Okay, the enforcers did get there first. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go back down. So these are the security shutters. This is one of the 3 systems that you can activate or deactivate via those security boxes. But I'd have to be on the other side to deactivate it, so I'm not sure how to get into the crime scene right now. So, after we've investigated this floor, hopefully the enforcers will have lifted the security... Will have lifted the security cordon so that we can go investigate the murder. There's always a chance that a ventilation duct could get us past it. So, it looks like this is our partner. Hello. Doesn't want to tell us the name straight off. But do you know... Oh wow, won't even say if they know anyone. This should be Yun Fan, or this might be the person they're cheating with. It's probably a good idea... no, not arresting him on murder. Be a good idea just to... Oh, no, not for the murder. Come on up. This is in the infidelity case. How do I move you to a different... well, I'll just repin you over on the proper case. There we go. So this... Well, it's automatically created a connection. That might be the same person, or it might be some other person. Uh-oh, pursued. Okay, they didn't like that, but I've taken a picture that this person is in there. I'm gonna have to start running immediately after, because they do not like when you take their pictures. Oh, no, still chasing. Well, let's take this as an opportunity to go check out the crime scene. Because they have lost track of us, I hope. Nope, that's still there. But they shouldn't be able to see us. Let's see, if we have a layout of... Okay, they gave up the pursuit, so we should be able to go back in there now. Okay. Let's see if, now that we're back on the murder floor, do we have a layout of this floor? Not precisely. We know that there's 2 doors on each side, and we can probably guess which of the... Yeah, so that's 803 Jansen, but it's not telling us... Like, we don't have a precise plan of the other spots to know if we could use a ventilation duct to get to the other side of this door. We can tell that there's cameras and turrets on the other side. So I don't think we're going to be able to break into the murder scene. Let's go back down to floor 5 and continue with the infidelity investigation. Yeah, those security shutters can be a pain, though if you're on the right side of them, it can make your life a little bit easier to get around. So that person didn't like us, but it was really just because we took their picture. So Yunfan. Yunfan is... Okay, so 501 Jensen, Yanlin Fair. Oh, okay, it popped the Yunfan picture down there. So it might be that person. We are going to need more evidence. Now, we're here to clean, so as long as we're not openly stealing... Oh, wait, that is soap. Face band soap. Don't mind me, I'm supposed to be cleaning. I can search. Oh, nothing in the trash. Box cutter. Oh, I already had a key. I got a key from the other person. Oops, I accidentally stole scissors. I did not mean to. Let's just place those right back. What's on the floor? Clean air, sunshine. Ah, the fields. This is the goal of the game. Once you max the credit, your social credit score, you can apply to go live in the fields. But I don't think that's relevant to our investigation. You've got a lot of ruby choice. They might be going to bed. But as long as our guest pass is still valid... Oh, bed's over here. As long as our guest pass is still valid, we are allowed to be here without someone getting too angry at us. So are you on your way out? I'm turning off all of the lights. We just reached 11 o'clock p.m. Oh, Yunfan's purse. Now we have established that this is Yunfan. There we go. Okay, so that brings a lot of information together. This is Yanlin Farrow. They have almost identical... One of them is wearing a gray hat, one of them is wearing a brown hat. And that is very weird for... Yanlin Farrow is the person who hired us, but they have the birth certificate of Dedra Cobb in their wallet. But that's the person who hired us, so this is a weird thing for them to have in their wallet. Wallet. Let's just add a my connection. Maybe it didn't like it because I had. Oh. Okay, it's not liking that, but I'll leave it over there so I can just remember that. Let's keep a copy of their address book. This is a shared thing, and maybe it's one of their acquaintances. Well, they have a lot of acquaintances, though. Interesting. One of them is their neighbors, 503 and 504. We've got Tyrese. Also, I'm noticing that there's very distinctive handwriting here. So maybe that could come into play with the script they're using. But we'll keep an eye on that, or maybe use it later. This is Bentlin's wallet. Oh, that's a book. Okay. That's another wallet. This is their bathroom. Oof, a straight razor. That's multiple straight razors. And there's a toilet, but no shower in there. I'll turn off the lights for them. Oh, they've got some nice scented candles. I'm looking to find a... Well, I'm not going to steal. They are definitely alive. Ah, I can take a paperclip, though. Paperclips, I allow. Oh, a poem? This is suspicious. So, NW. We've got a mysterious NW that might be our unknown citizen. When I saw your smile across the lawn, or across the room, it was as if 100 flowers had bloomed all over the city. Pigeons cooed, saying, radios played our song, and the traffic sang along, and even the cranes seemed to whistle it too. Won't you meet me tonight at 8:45? Interesting. So this is a poem. The current time is 11:10, so I don't think this is useful today, but NW is definitely not Yanlin Farrow or Yun Fan. We might be able to search in the government database for all instances of NW. That would not be very useful. Let's see, we don't have a list of whose fingerprints these all are yet, but we'll just find all the ones we can. Right, in that corner I can find some fingerprints. Okay, all of those are type Q. Turn on the micro-cruncher. I haven't found anybody's passcodes yet. Sometimes there's stuff hidden behind cushions. Not today. Okay, we know that the person who hired us works as a shopkeeper Monday through Thursday. That's the wallet again. We've already been by on this side. We missed their work ID though, so we know the person who hired us works at Kokona's health store. We're more interested in tracking down Yun Fan though. And sorry. But we definitely know that the person we see here is Yun Fan. I accidentally woke them up. It gives me a good chance here to check out all of their files. So, Yun Fan's employment agreement and blank employer. So it appears Yun Fan is unemployed and it's just leaving a blank in there. Which I guess does give us information. We know they are unemployed. Let's see, Yanlin Farrow, beta blockers for high blood pressure, insulin for diabetes. Probably not useful. And we know that Yanlin Farrow works at the health store. Opticians for Yun Fan. We already know they wear glasses. We've seen them. They both wear glasses. Yep, and this confirms that these two people are residents at this address. Okay, now we've got their birth certificates. Yanlin male, Yun Fan female, and that's it for files. Spectacles. Ooh, an upgrade vial, although we don't really have. Who wears the heels size 9? That's almost certainly hers. Yeah, shoe size 7 to 9. Still don't have your keypad? I think we're... Oh, hey, they've got a camera. Oh, I don't need to steal it. The antidepressant, beta blockers. We've got a ring. They took the ring off. That's fun. We've got another set of fingerprints in here. We've got Q's and R's. If we can find any new types. That said, Yun Fan was on the other side of the bed, so this is probably Yanlin Farrow's shoes over here. You know their shoe size? Yeah, 8 to 10. So the boots are Yanlin Farrow's. The other side is our other friend, Chip and Bob. Type Q. Yeah, Q and R both belong here, it seems. Starting to get hungry. It's a videotape? It's telling us what a videotape is. Oh, they're just... Oh, neat. And a vent going through their closet, but that doesn't terminate in it. I would hate that. Are you willing to talk to me now? I'd give you fingerprint. It would help me if I knew if you were Q or R. I'm not sure if I'm hearing a snowstorm outside, or if you put the kettle on is going back to bed. R. Okay. Now I can wait until they go back to sleep. Don't know me. Okay. And I should be able to search without making them too upset. Quick save, just in case I'm making a colossal mistake here. Okay, I didn't get any traces off of that. Okay, let's them somewhat alone. And if I close those doors, I should be able to have the lights on in the rest of the house again without waking them up. There. Light switch. Anywhere a light switch. I'm gonna move the kettle off. What? I guess that counts as throwing food or something. It's not what I was here. Fun. Ah, yeah. Confirmation that they're unemployed. But they're unemployed 9 to 5. Meaningless. Very useful. Okay, nothing new has appeared down here. So I could wait until Yunfan is awake and tail them around. I did think it was very odd that Aff-Farrow is the person who had some random person's birth certificate. And maybe I can cross-reference that weird birth certificate, Dedra Cobb, with... Is there a Dedra in here? Oh, interesting. The handwriting changes partway through, so maybe this is the people they know versus the people someone else knows. Very interesting. Now, do I have a handwriting sample? Ah, okay, I do. So these big letters are Aff-Farrow's handwriting. But I don't think... I might have a handwriting sample. Handwriting, there we go. So we know that Paige and Faith is a heck of a name, although neither of those match NW. Both of these, who are in this same building, one of them right next door, were written in this person's handwriting, which is very interesting. Let's also make use of the Identify Last Caller feature. Maybe we can find a link. Nope. Of course. Okay. I think I've been over everything. Let's check another waste paper basket. Empty starch cola. Everyday wine. Interesting. Oh, I've gotten stinky from searching through the trash. I'm hoping to find another one of those poems, perhaps? They have a lot of trash. Nope. I do gotta take a bath. So there's a game mechanic where... if you get stinky, it can expose that you're there, so if you're, like, hiding somewhere, you can't... I don't think I can use their shower, because they don't seem to have one. It's usual not get any kind of... turn on the candles. It's cute. I didn't get anybody's home code. Come on, I can see the fingerprint on them. What's that? Only when I'm moving. And type R. Okay, and I don't know either of their passcodes. Now maybe the murder scene has opened up. We don't want to let that go too long either. Maybe I can take a shower down. Well, fire extinguisher up top. Tinned. Okay. I'm gonna try one last time, see if I can inspect Did I miss something in the drawers? That's most often where you would find a note with their passcode on it. They just wake up? Oh, they did. Although I still have a valid guest pass, so they won't get mad at me. Seems like I just woke them up. Okay. Nope, I did not miss the passcode. Now, if I bought a safe cracker, that could crack the safe and give me the code. Or for at least one of them. I did not find anything. Okay. You're gonna make this a little bit tough on me. Especially because they're unemployed. I may have to hail this person to figure out who they've been talking to. Aside from checking out those last two people on the address list. Let's see. Okay. Let's go back up to the crime scene.